All good.
Okay, we're back. Good morning. Did you tweet out, Dave?
Yes.
Oh, there we are. All right, hello. We're live on YouTube. You can listen to us later, I guess, of course, as most people do. I know many more people do that than on YouTube. This will be a quick show today. Just give me a couple of minutes, guys, and then we'll see where we're at. So, like I've had a long, complicated relationship with Gerry. So, I try not to let this stuff bother me as I get older and older and older and try and do better and all that stuff. So, he follows some young swimmer, Riley Gaines, I think her name is. Had her on the show. She's one of these people. A female swimmer is upset with the Leah Thomases of the world, which is fine. I think that's perfectly understandable. Doesn't really bother me. She's mad that Leah Thomas is swimming and Riley Gaines feels like she's not, whatever. So Megan Rapinoe, that's how you say her name, right? Tweeted out, today politicians in D.C. are claiming to protect women's sports, quote, by pushing a trans and intersex sports ban. Call your congressional rep today to say women's sports need to be protected from unequal pay, sexual abuse, So there's Riley Gaines, woman, the swimmer. Quote tweets it. Which, by the way, I don't really necessarily agree with Megan Rapinoe on that. So, unlike everybody else in the world now, the Dalai Lama is making out with some kid, and you have the right now bringing up that Joe Biden touches people's hair. So, it's just like, correct. Both are, it's just everything now. I saw that fat shithead, Jack, whatever his name is, at Barstow. I'm like, Gerry did the same thing. It's like, we get it. So this Riley Gaines person says, by the way, this pussy deleted this tweet, right, Dave?
Yes.
Yeah, very tough. Deleted this tweet. Real tough. It's worth noting that she says to Megan Rapinoe that, one, you are done playing sports competitively, and two, because you aren't sexually attracted to men, you will never have a daughter to defend. So Gerry retweets that. And I have to say,
Quite factually inaccurate, by the way.
What?
She can have a daughter if she wants.
Well, that's my point.
Yeah.
I'll handle it seriously. All right. So, that makes me just bonkers on 50 different levels. So to me, Gerry retweeting that is basically being like, A, gay people can't have kids, which of course is stupid and crazy, and B, that if a kid born, not from parents, like, adopted, which is what happens obviously with gay kids, they can't be loved the same as kids who are birth, have birth parents or whatever, aren't adopted, like Harry, say, versus Kate. And I know Gerry. Oh, he's texting me back. Yeah. So I asked him to come on today. He said no because he's a goddamn homophobic, transphobic, fucking pussy boy. So he declined coming on today. Tough guy Gerry Callahan just texted back and said nope, can't do it. So I'm gonna lay some things out clear before I go into this. One, I've threatened this before. Obviously, my relationship with Gerry is over. I'll never speak to him again. He's basically saying that I can't love Cayman and him, which is insane to me. Two, I will say lines are drawn now that if you have a relationship with somebody who works on Gerry's show, you can't come on this show anymore.
Okay.
Just like done. We're done. Like that's not a conversation. No hard feelings. Mike's been a great part of the show. I love Mike. But go subscribe to Blind Mike Don. I'll always promote it. But if he feels like he wants to keep working with Craig, who produces Gerry's show, he can. I'm not canceling anybody. I'll continue to support. I'll retweet. But I can't have it here. Like personally, me. Like that's just not going to happen. So now that's going to upset people, and that's totally fine. Mike's a great part of the show. But I get that he's doing his own thing, and I support it, and he's doing a great job. Go to blindmike.net for real. So I have no to suggest that I can't love Kate Minahan makes me so angry. I can't even put into words. I've said before, when Kate was born, it was the greatest moment of my entire life, and it always will be. The first time I held her is the moment that changed me completely and forever. I don't care if she dropped from the sky. I don't care who had her. I don't care whatever. I've seen it both. And I love my kids equally and differently and all that. To say that is nuts. I have coached kids who have same-sex parents. I know kids who have same-sex parents. Their parents are great. Now, there are same-sex parents who probably suck, like regular parents. And I think, and Gerry's taken shots at Harry Minahan in the past, saying he's a year ago at the Ritzer race, that Harry's going to be doomed because of my own mental health. And I think it's Gerry's takes out his anger because of his own failings as a father, which he is a failure as a father. I could write a thesis on it, others have. So I would just say to Gerry, fuck you. Honestly, you're fucking so dead to me. I can't even put into words how much I fucking hate you. To say that about me, I take that so personally. I can't even articulate how upset that makes me. And and he's seen me with Kate. He's seen us around Kate. It's just a crazy. You know what? That is the definition of a homophobe. It's a definition of a transphobe. It also makes me crazy because Murchison's worked years trying to ruin my life. Well, my partner, who I sat there and defended, is a fucking transphobe and is a homophobe. So, I don't even know what to say about it anymore. Other than it makes me so angry, I can't even put into words. And, Kate's the greatest kid I've ever, and I'm biased, of course, ever put on earth. It's a miracle. It's a miracle that her birth mother, who's a great person, it's a miracle that she was given to us. It's a miracle beyond belief. And it makes me so angry when somebody's like, this fucking cunt, Riley Gaines, tweets this fucking thing out. And Jerry's like, yeah, I'm going to retweet it. And then she'll come on my show and I'll gain 8 followers. And these other assholes. Of course, she deleted the tweet because she's a fucking little pussy. She doesn't have the fucking guts that, say, for example, some high school kid who's trying to be transgender has. She doesn't have those guts. So whatever. You can talk about dancing and libraries and then go fuck themselves. Both sides go fuck themselves. And I just think of Kate Manahan, a kid who was, by the way, had a pretty tough fucking year. I'll just say that. And, and people, nobody knows anything about that. The people who do, some of them are great, some haven't cared, whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. They can all go fuck themselves. I just care about her and I care about my son. And I know I love them equally. And for somebody to tweet that, and for Gerry Callahan, who I thought was my friend, certainly thought liked my kids and saw me raise my kids. And it's like, oh yeah, well, yeah, they can't, how could they didn't, it's not their, it's not their blood. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, fuck you, you fucking transphobic, homophobic piece of dog shit. I fucking hate your fucking guts. And believe me when I tell you, I am fucking holding back. I am fucking holding back out of respect. Not for you, but for other people in your life. So that's what I'd say. So if you see me at that 5K, I'm going to spit in your fucking face. So, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. That's all I would say. That's it.